Welcome back. Okay, it's time to look at trade routes. Oh, wow. Okay, what do we have here? So we've got different mine. Oh, so we got a clay pit. Ah, so we trade the... Cost 10,000 to unlock it. We can trade some pans for some clay. Then we could use that clay to make pottery. Ooh, let's scale this game. 100 grand to just unlock a trade route. $40 grand to unlock a really nice birch wood. So I could start here, I guess. Oh, it only unlocked that one little piece down here. $25, so 1 pan per. And then if we keep unlocking, the deal will get better. Doesn't get really better until up here. Okay, I see. So you spend money to level it up. Let's not spend all of our money. How about that? And then pottery is locked. So where's pottery? Pottery. 600 more research points or mastery points. And we'll pop through and do a few upgrades. Oh, look at that. Now we got pottery as an option. That we didn't have before. As long as it takes to shape clay on the pottery wheel. Maybe that's what we could do with that space that we had from last episode. We could do pottery back here. Wide cooking pan. Do I have to have like a specialized location? Trade route crate. Stores crafted items specifically for trade routes. Stores clay for pottery work. So I could put trade route stuff right here. Like right now we only have one trade route that we're worried about, so it should be fine. Maybe we'll put 2 in here. We'll see how those work. And then we'll put in the clay storage. We'll kind of start that back here. Like that. Go! Upgrade our last non-epic thing. What's this? Dye, probably. A doom mace. Yeah, we're gonna need some blueprints to go with all of that. It's a slightly better deal up here, but we don't really have the money. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do in these games and make sure we have money to actually operate. It would seem that we aren't pulling in enough wood on our lumberjacks. Jeez, it seems like we're not replanting fast enough. Hire 3 lumberjacks. Do I have to buy something that makes the... Oh, can only have one of those. Just not seeing the option to like plant more trees. Looks like they're kind of coming back. Oh, you know what? Right now we don't have anybody set to work the trade routes. Oh, much easier just to drag and drop. And we've got a halfway decent number of these bigger ingots. Sorry, we're late, but at least you got them. I think we're burning through the wood pretty rapidly. Our ability to work the ore isn't as good, though. We probably have room for more assistance to make ingots. Let's just burn some cash. Make sure we've got enough raw materials to keep things flowing. Yes, pottery. But we got to get that trade route going. Blacksmith. It would be nice to have a fully focused pottery. But I guess that won't kick in until we have stuff set aside for that. I wonder, can we get this wood done? I'd love to finish up all these wood projects. There we go. And that gives us a blueprint. That's great. A little simple wood project. We'll use this to get... I'm looking for some pottery that doesn't take any other ingredients that I don't have. Can immediately crank it up to legendary. some of these trade route items should be lining up. Yeah, we're halfway through. I mean, we've got 2,000 ore lying around. It would seem that we just need a heck of a lot more basic smeltering. So let's start there. I could probably squeeze in like 6 more assistants just to make iron. Ooh, high-end blacksmith? It's getting expensive to hire people. Okay, so we just made a mistake. Ooh, luckily we had something to sell. We spent way too much money. Way too much money. Gonna get these folks cranking on these iron ingots. Try to really reduce the total amount of iron ore we've got sitting around locally. Luckily, our shop is killing it. 50 grand and item sales is only 5 grand. Merchant offers is killing it, actually. Where are we? Yeah, we're just not making enough wood. Just gonna go through and upgrade everyone here. It's all assistant upgrade all the time. Where is our clay? Oh, it's in the storage. And we don't have somebody bringing it in. Restock raw clay. We'll take the loot box as payment, and then we'll do the little goblet. And we're almost done with the forks. Enables crafting of sharp weapons. Pine forest. Is that just a fully new resource type? Oh boy, looks like it. I'm just gonna have these guys all automatically upgrade. $8,400 on the chest, which isn't great, but still not bad. They want us to spend, if we upgrade again, it'll be 75 pans for 100 clay. But right now we could probably crank out shapes clay into pots, bowls, and other ceramics used by blacksmiths to paint pottery. Hardens clay through intense heat. Okay. For some odd reason, I thought this was going to be simple. Okay, so shapes clay into pots. I'm guessing it goes from here to the shaping, then to the painting, which we currently don't have. And then from the painting to the heating. And then we'll put a final chest in here. This last guy. Heading to the bench. I could put pottery on a store. Bunch of places for shields. Weapons and tools. Yeah, utensils and pottery. This is the one I want. And we're going to get a really nice option there, and then we'll put the best pottery in the whole damn land in there. Let's see if we can make some pottery. We should have people set to make for the racks. Who is so close that this is the closest place for them? Oh no, we got a whole bunch of people that need skills. Today might be all skills day. Hey, we've got people making pottery. Dumping it off to heat it up. And dropping it in the thing. So I got this part right. Somebody else was using this at the exact moment. So she decided to take the long way. We need a basic wood. Look at that, we got pottery in the shop. That's cool. I mean, we buy this wood and then we just rip through it. So we probably need like multiple trade routes going at the same time as opposed to just a really solid trade route. Our decorations are starting to fall behind. Let's add a little bit of decoration. Don't I have a horse? Yeah, I got a horse portrait that I can add. What are you overlapping with? All right, let's put it over here. What? Oh, there's a shield. Sheesh, we got it in there. That's all that matters. Can't put the pictures behind the shelves. Well, either way, we're back. Our decorations are sufficiently It's decorated enough. Sharp weapons like swords and axes. Or we could put in a whole new floor. We need to get this little scoop out. Complete this. I'm gonna hold off on an order for a second so we can get the rest of our orders done. We're gonna let today be the order completion day. One more round, I think. Are we short on wood? No. They want us to spend more money on that trade route. I mean, if anything, I should go for like the birch woods. Of course, then I have no idea what's going to be unlocked. I could wait. Let's do that. Well, okay. Let's start the next day. Pay all our wages. And then look at this. An item needed for this trade route is not yet unlocked. What? Axes, pitchforks. Oh, they want a combination of things. Battle axe, metal pitchfork, and black emphoria. I don't even know how to get painting yet. How do you get painting? Do you just... Do you need paint as a resource, or is it just you have to have an extra step, therefore you need the space? This is really making me want to play a Little Big Workshop. I'm looking for the black. I see the blue, but I don't see the black. This all looks like these are actual resources that we're going to need to collect or otherwise make. Mosaic, terracotta vase, black, there it is. Black paint available at the painting table takes 5. Okay. Maybe it's just an additional time situation. We're going to have to do all of these to make it work. So in order to make... So we're trading pants or clay. Then we're going to use the clay to get the birch wood. And then we're probably going to get the birch wood to make something over here. Are we running out of iron? Let's check our basement. We might be running out of iron. I'm going to take all the blueprint options. And what are you complaining about? Wood. Wood. So now we got to figure out all of the stuff associated with that trade route. Metal pitchfork and battle axe. But we don't... Oh, I see. We need the sharpening wheel option to get the tools. I'm not seeing it yet. What's not available about the metal pitchfork and axe? Why are we not seeing those? trying to do a visual scan for the metal pitchfork. And then we're going to need the other blueprint. Probably okay just to run for cash anyway. Oh yeah. Came over to paint it. Then we're going to fire it. And then it's done. And now we need the battle axe. So we're just gonna need whatever it takes to get a couple more recipes, and then we could open up that secondary trade route. I should have given her some pottery skill. We need a just upgrade everyone button. Like, I kind of don't care. Yeah, I think it's more important to get this sorted out. Hiring workers costs less. Hiring workers is getting extremely expensive. I think that's the right way to go. A new... I'm looking for a battle axe. Let's make it real good while we're at it. And then let's start the next day before we spend... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can do this as well. Metal pitchfork and battle axe. We're in big need of axes, pitchforks, and okay, in return we can offer our finest, sturdiest birch wood. Cheaper to hire new workers. I'm gonna put Claire on the trade route. And I'm gonna put you on the trade route as well. Lucas. And then let's see, are we getting of these things done? So we're almost done with this trade route for the day. So now effort should switch over to this. Nice. This guy is making stuff for trade routes. Perfect. Possible that we don't want him walking all the way over here to drop it off, so we can walk all the way back. Always take the loot box. Our amount of clay is still pretty good, so I don't feel obligated to upgrade that clay trade route right away. Trying to figure out what's it going to take to get this battle axe starting to go. The pitchforks are in. No battle axes, though. Yeah, that was my worst scenario. So now we've got some assistants that aren't fully utilized. And for whatever reason, we didn't make this battle axe. Don't have a sharpening wheel. That'll do it. So we're going to have to crank through all those heavy pans, which is more or less fine. That's pretty nice. Perfect timing to get another blueprint. We'll stick with the blueprint plan. Hey, we made it to a great axe. Or, sorry, a battle axe. We'll have one person starting to make the copper. I really don't need more clay right now. So I'm holding off. Pickaxes and shovels to help the gem mine. So we need the shovel blueprint. Large steel ingot. So I could start the process of making the big stuff. We'll just let that guy do it by himself. I'll put a little storage here for it. I guess we could put a little storage here for both of them. Though that other one's probably not going to get touched for a while. Large steel ingot there and steel ingot there. Hey, we got all of our trade routes done. Now we need 100 grand to unlock the gem one. But we probably also need a ton to unlock jewelry. Takes 15 seconds to apply. So let's get the mosaic, just because it's the most expensive thing. We got room right here for this shovel. And it just so happens it's the blueprint. Ooh, we finally ran out of research points. So this is the short hoe, and this is the pickaxe. Trying to see if we have any duplicated. We might, but I'm not seeing it. So I guess that's reason enough to build another very nice shelf. That'll at least set up demand for those. One of these days, we're going to have a merchant order for pottery, and it's going to swamp our tiny pottery studio. Well, we cranked out some large steel ingots. We still have way too many wood. Like, we've got so much wood product going on. Doesn't make sense. One more day. I don't think we're going to get to jewelry today. But we've got lots of people ready to start cutting them. So it probably won't take too long. Tomahawk is a simple item. I mean, you would think that we would be in a pretty good spot as far as the smelting goes, but we're having a heck of a time keeping up. And I don't even know what we're doing with the birch wood. A hunter's bow uses birch wood. I see. $30 grand! Always take the chest. Always, always, always. I think we just have too many wood components in here. Let's put a nice goblet in place. I don't think we had any black ones painted yet. Or if we did, they were sold. See, I think we should open the gem mine, personally. Start collecting gems. Of course, we would have 0 coins. I think sort of stretching, though we didn't make enough of these or these for today's trade. Ugh. That probably means we need some more people. It's so creepy having all these people on these benches. I mean, I'm just going to make it more creepy because it is the most effective way to have room for everyone. Three more people for trade routes. Let's see if adding those additional folks to the trade routes helps us get that done in time. Hard to say though for real because it's like halfway done and this one's basically done. So we won't know until tomorrow. I mean, our merchant crew is ginormous. We got to make sure we have some pottery skill in the merchant crew. So many upgrades. I'm never going to get to inbox 0 on this. Unless I stop and specifically go out of my way to do it. I'm surprised we're still cranking these wood deals. I might have to pause on new opportunities until we get these done. We almost have everything unlocked. I'm sure it's not going to let me go into debt for this. Man, that's a bummer. 153 out of 158. We still didn't crank out all the wooden mallets for that. Oh, but we did get the metal scoops done. I think we have to always take the loot box. The silver shield is the most expensive thing. All right, 1 or 2 more days and we'll call it. I just want to get the gem trade route set up. I'm going to leave one of those empty so we can catch up a little bit. $11,000. It's scaling up on me. These workbenches are backed up. We have just enough cash. And then we'll have to see if we have enough people to complete all these orders over the course of a fresh day. So if I were them, I would have just kept going so we would have more for the next day, but what do I know? Gotta make sure we have enough stuff to keep making stuff. If you could finish these pickaxes, it'd be really nice. Mosaic vase. You know, I should probably save my blueprint upgrades for whatever's over here. Copper goblet and hunter's bow. Yeah, I think that's smart. Let's do that. Hunter's bow, unlock. Do a little research on top of that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and unlock that trade route. That'll give us a little topaz. We can start collecting some of the gems. Apparently we don't have enough workbenches for item combinations. As we are putting people into overtime. Lots and lots of overtime. Probably need to move. Have we unlocked everything? Okay, so we need 800 more and then we can unlock everything. And I think... Oh, we gotta have a separate storage just for topaz. What is that? How do you even... Oh, gem storage. That answers that question. Oh, we're not on the right floor to build that. I guess I could just start that. Yeah, we definitely need to get our workshop stuff together. This is taking way too long. One more day, then we'll call it. Topaz necklace. 3 topaz and 1 silver bar. I don't think I'm anywhere near ready for silver bars. I'm going to hire a new blacksmith. And I'm going to have you craft a rack. And then I'm going to have you... Ooh. What happened there? Alright, well, whatever that guy was doing now, this guy's doing it. Pottery for racks. Go for pottery. I wonder if jewelry is going to be a separate skill set. All this, though, because I was trying to get some fancy pottery in place. The basic pottery we have is selling. Everybody needs a little bit of iron. Yeah, it's gonna be a late night work in the workshop. Ugh, we need to fix this. Melts ingots into complex shapes that can be used for jewelry. Adds the final touch of hot metal. I mean, we could probably squeeze a little bit of jewelry stuff into the... into the pottery area. Don't have any items that can be displayed on that rack, so we can't purchase it. Okay. Right, we got to get the topaz first. In that case, we needed a bunch of shovels and pickaxes. So we're going to need a decent amount of people dedicated to trade routes. One more day. We're in negative money. Little slight bit of debt there. That's basically unlocked everything. So now our mastery points are... nothing else to do with them. We still need to keep up with the design. Finally, somebody's making the nice jug. There it is. I mean, I don't even think we didn't even set up the silver mine yet, did we? Nope. And we'll give them some basics. Not a lot, though, because apparently we are totally broke. We are baroque. And then to get that going, we're going to have to smelt it. It seems like we don't... I mean, that shop is really making some good money for us. $30 grand for a bunch of spoons? Yes, please. Yeah, we definitely need to do something about this. I think what we'll do is we'll just go all the way up here and have everybody live on the top floor. And maybe do the design up there as well. And then turn this into like a woodworking workshop area. So there's plenty of places to do combinations, workbenches. We don't have enough workbenches. One or two more upgrades. And then we'll call it. And then we want to see, where are we on? So the basics got done. but we still need a little bit more. Looks like we need a few more people. Well, this is the combination. The workbench bottleneck is the problem. Copper goblet and the hunter's bow. We already unlocked the hunter's bow. I kind of want to get something cheap. Something a little easy to work with. But we are here to start with the jewelry, so... All right. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.